Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you for being here. So glad you could make it. This is your June 2020 money and finances reading forecast. We're going to take a look at what messages are coming through for you from Spirit about your money situation in June. So let's take a look and see what you got happening here, Taurus. Now, Taurus, your overall energy around your money and finances for the month of June is you have the world. Now I'm hearing you got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. And for some of you, you're trying to have the world in your hands. But the world energy, what I'm picking up is that you're focusing on excellence, wanting to have peace, wanting to have harmony with your money. um, this world energy, I also feel that this is you wanting success and completion, wanting attainment with your goals. This is you focusing on self mastery or needing to focus self mastery on your money and finances. But with the world here, this is also talking about um, some money source coming to a close, or you figuring out how to cash out or cash in. You're trying to have success with money, and you want to have success with money long term. This is also saying that something may be coming full circle for you. Okay, you may be completing a cycle with a source of money here, or you may be trying to bring to some sort of completion, creating a new source of money for yourself here with the world. But what the world is asking you to do is focus on having self mastery over your money and finances. So there may be some things you need to learn from your mistakes. Um, Focus on the importance of saving and save, or find better techniques or tactics, or learn or get more experience about how to be able to save, and put away a nest egg for yourself, rainy day fund, shit like that. But the world is also saying focus on having success, focus on having completion as far as your money is concerned, and whatever you need to do to bring things full circle to ensure that, or um, whatever you may do, or um, need to set up for yourself to figure out how you're going to do that, and see what opportunities you can come up with by you being very creative, but also for you to have the will and the drive um, to pursue it, go after it, and get it, okay, for yourself, whatever that is and means for you about your money needs or concerns. So your energy and attitude, Taurus, about your money and finances is you got the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and you got the Fool. And I just want you to take a look at all three of these cards, okay? You have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Fool. A lot of red here. So this is your root chakra. You very much focus on what you have or don't have. Focus on your survival here. Focusing on your stability and your security here. Focusing on your ability to maintain and be in power. This is you focusing on trying to make sure that things are working out for you, lining up. Okay. Now, if you take a look at this Nine of Wands, he peeking out, and with this Five of Cups, water energy, this person is in their feelings. And then you got the Fool, where this person is, kind of oblivious, or to how to get a new start or go in a new direction. And so, Taurus, some of you are experiencing a loss of money. Many of you may be experiencing a loss of money um, where whatever you have done creatively to try to recover, to try to maintain, to try to sustain, um, you are finding yourself still at a loss for your ability to truly recover the way you really, really want to make happen for yourself here. Um, but I gotta say, even though you've experienced a loss of money, I feel like, you are experiencing success and completion. You are attaining money, okay? You are reaching goals with money. You are learning. You are doing what you can, even if it's taking a long time to master it. You are seeing some sort of progress here. You are enduring and persevering. You're not giving up. And so I really feel like this energy of your energy and attitude about your money and finances, it's not that you're not experiencing a loss. Um, this feels more like you just are very unhappy with your money situation. You're very unhappy, and with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're paranoid. You may be in a paranoid energy um, about the loss of money. That's what I want to say. It feels more like you're paranoid about losing more money. Maybe you haven't really lost money, but you are paranoid about, losing money to where you're at a loss, right? Um, where something that you're not able to recover from. Something about your finances isn't allowing you to feel comfortable here emotionally. Um, And with the Fool, it's like you are trying to go in a new direction. You're wanting a new start. This Fool is looking at this Five of Cups, if you will, as if to say, okay, how do I um, salvage or avoid this loss, or address the upset, the disappointment, the lack of happiness around money. Some of you may even be depressed. But yeah, this feels like you're very paranoid about wanting to, um, you're very paranoid about losing money, where you are concerned that you might end up being a fool or doing something foolish, or some sort of foolery happening to you, or you're concerned about, with this Fool being in your energy and attitude, you worried about any stagnation, wastefulness. Um, with this Fool energy, you are concerned about your ability to have a new beginning. Um, you may be um, lacking optimism or belief that you can go in a new direction, that you can have a new start, um, that you can have the financial freedom and safety net, or a sense of security, or that emotional satisfaction. Because with the Five of Cups, you want to get to the six now, and that is, you want to get emotional satisfaction and contentment, and bring your money situation to a more successful conclusion that you can reconcile with. Because though you have this Five of Cups energy, that also means you've perhaps been in and out of the Four of Cups energy, where you were dealing with dissatisfaction and disappointments, where you missed opportunities, or your opportunities weren't very um, um, didn't really thrive, or pan out as much as you would have hoped or imagined. And so now, whatever you've done to try to improve your money, with that five, you still want to change it, or it's not changed up enough for you, because you're worried about a source of money perhaps coming to a close, coming to an end. You may be worried about work. Some of you may be worried about your retirement here. But this is you just not fucking happy. You just in your feelings. You're focusing on what could be lost, or you're focusing on what has been lost here. And so you're on guard to the point of paranoia. He's got his eye peeking. Okay? Um, it's a jungle out there to you. And you're concerned about the risk, and you know you don't want to take any chances here. So at present, your money and finance situation at right now, Taurus, is you have the Two of Wands, the Sun, and you have the Seven of Cups. This is an interesting Seven of Cups here. In fact, let me just show you these real quick. You got this Two of Wands. You got the star. I wanted to say the star. So, um, you right now you have everything you need with this Sun energy. You do have everything you need. Okay. Um, but there's the Two of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups energy. Well, with this eye, this is you planning ahead, right? This is you making use of having foresight, looking forward to the future, okay? Thinking about the future, planning around the future. And with the Sun, some it's being illuminated to you, the need to plan for the future, or the desire to put energy into planning for the future here, to start to build and work on something. I also feel that you're making a decision here right now, to clear things up for yourself, or make things clear for yourself around your money and finances, because the Seven of Cups, you'll see that the Sun is, she has her back to the Seven of Cups. So you were dealing with some confusion around your money and finances. Um, Maybe even some wishful thinking, but I feel right now you've made a choice to put in the energy and start doing something that is towards your plans around money, futuristically speaking. For some of you, I feel that right now you are you are dealing with money, wishful thinking around money and matters of the heart in love, or in your creativity, or trying to figure out or make a decision about what you're passionate about or who you're passionate about. I also feel that with the Sun right now, um, this is you experiencing um, some positive um, improvement with your money, okay, as a result of your planning and foresight here, and you making choices to eliminate confusion, making the best possible choice that you could, um, weighing up your options. But this is you also having wishful thinking here. Um, this is you having a positive outlook as well, even through any adversities you may have been experiencing or still feeling or going through. But there's an eye. You got your eye on wanting the Sun. You want more than what you have. You want so much more than what you have. And it's like you're having some sort of a light bulb moment right now, Taurus, as it has to do with your money and finances. But just know with the Sun, this is you getting some sort of clarity that you need to plan for the future, and create options for yourself, or make sure there's more options than what you've had available to you that you can secure and have at your back, and at your reach and at your access. Um, just know with the Sun, this here is the universe also pumping positive energy into your circumstances and situation here. So from the beginning to mid-June 2020, you do have the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and you also have the Sun. So the Sun is prominent, is here twice, and with this energy, the Six of Pentacles, this is you focusing on balancing your resources and your money. But this is also you focusing on where you can get money or receive money, or you're waiting for money from someplace. You want to be careful with the Six of Pentacles energy on what or who you rely on, where you're counting on it so much that um, it can make or break you. So with the Six of Pentacles energy, even with what you are expecting or hoping to get or trusting to receive, you want to try not to lean on that so much that if it doesn't come through, then it causes you all these challenges and struggle and rifts and strife. Okay, so it's a tangle web that you weave um, when you deceive yourself about where you think a source of money is coming from or who can be that source of money for you. So be careful with that. Now, you also are experiencing some trouble, some of you, with generosity or that balance of give and take energy around money, where there's some challenges here. You see here the Five of Wands, there are two spiders here. So there's some sort of competition, there's some sort of struggle, there's some sort of challenges here. But I also feel that even with that energy, Taurus, you are also focusing on what actions you can take to change up your money situation or to address the challenges or strife or stay away from it by how you weave, respond, and take action to ensure balance or to go after finding ways to create new resources that give you more balance about your money and finances and allow for there to be more security. I feel like this is you coming to some sort of epiphany that your money situation is where you want to do things in such a way that you are more self reliant than you have been. You do have the Sun energy here, which is representing again, this is you getting clarity, or something may not be as concrete or solid, or realizing that your money and finances need to be more concrete and solid, and you needing to take action to figure out how to weave the web of security for yourself here. And so this is you working on how to gain, but also how to balance, and also making sure that you're being mindful of, the money exchange, that you're not over giving, but also where you're relying or hoping for a source of money, or have been um, able to rely on a source of money, you are concerned about that changing, or things have happened now that putting you a space of really rethinking, reviewing, and examining your money and finances situation, and that a change needs to happen, or there is struggle and strife that's happening that's bringing that to the forefront. From mid to end of June, you do have the Two of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at this Two of Swords. Mental energy, um, decisions. But this is being in your head, okay? Feeling confused, feeling blocked, feeling at a stalemate, feeling that you're at an impasse, okay? Not knowing what to do, indecisive, trying to figure out what the options are, or there's something that you have, there's something going on in the way that you process and think about money that you hadn't been looking at. And I feel that with the Empress energy here, this is now you focusing on wanting to nurture that. The Empress energy is also talking about there can be a mother figure that's involved, or the Empress is also saying that you are focusing on your abundance and focusing on having um, a creative outlook or outlet that allows for you to remove blockages around money, or the lack of options, or how you may only have one or two options, and how that isn't allowing you to have peace of mind here. You could also feel stuck, but this Empress is saying that you are seeing some abundance, you are seeing some success um, with your money and finances situation. But I feel that you're just looking at um, that the options you have are not options that are secure enough for you or enough, and you're thinking about that, and it's causing you some worry and being stuck in your head. And with this Eight of Pentacles, this is you being busy working on or trying to learn or study about what it takes to fix this. But this Eight of Pentacles is also saying that perhaps there's a need to be more prudent. But also, there's the Eight of Pentacles is telling you to also pay attention to the details, to keep a close eye and be focused about what's going on with your money, so that you're not at an impasse or at a stalemate or stuck as a result of a decision or a lack of a decision. This is also saying that you are experiencing some abundance and growth with your money as well, Taurus, as a result of you making balanced decisions. And it hasn't been easy. It's been very difficult for you to make those balanced decisions, because there are times that you have um, refused to look at things and what needs to be worked on. For some of you, this is you dreading returning to work here. Um, and for some of you, this is you just focusing on how to make things work for yourself about money, or improve it and build upon it and see progress in something that's more sturdy and stable and long standing here. But this Empress is saying that you do also have um, available to you positive giving and receiving that you have established from others that you can count on. But I feel like this is you wanting to become more self sufficient, even though this may be possible. Now, there could be a mother meddling with regard to your money situation, Taurus, that got you in your head or racking your brain about how to see success or what you need to create or how you can prosper here. And this is you trying to work hard, or figure out or study or learn, or this is you perhaps working on your craft. For some of you, this is around your creativity and your creative projects, where you're working really hard and being very busy, and you're racking your brain to figure out the right option or plan that allows for your business or the opportunity that you are embarking upon, trying to grow or trying to get started, or just see momentum with take off. So, your concern around your money is you do have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So, your concern is, are you going to be able to heal your money? Are you going to be able to um, come up with new creative ways for new opportunities and new creative projects that um, aren't challenging or isn't giving you a lot of resistance and struggle, to see momentum, to see things move forward, to excel here. You also are concerned about any news or messages that may or may not come in around offers or the lack of offer of money, and whether or not there are going to be some struggle or challenges here. You also are trying to figure out, um, as far as your money is concerned, what to do in terms of, because the Seven of Wands is talking about you are trying to stand your ground and you're trying to be on a defensive stance, and try to have higher ground and the upper hand. So this is you concerned about your ability to creatively protect your money, um, the way you would like, and see what actions you're taking to have your defensive stance, let you excel the way you need and want to see it. There also could be some challenges as it has to do with children. Children could be significant. We do have the Page of Cups here. We do have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There may be a concern with a child, a small child, or this is a child of yours who could be a young adult who's having issues about money. They haven't received news about money that is owed to them, and there are challenges there with that child being able to get their money for the work that they've done. For some, this is your young adult child who has provided, taking care of someone else's child or children, and has not received pay. For some of you, your concern or issue is whether or not you're going to be able to secure child care, or if you're going to face challenges with that, as it has to do with your ability or having to have to transition or return to work. And so this has got you up in arms and defensive, and unhappy and worried about, um, you know, if things are going to be at a loss for you. So now your challenge with your money is you do have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, you have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy, a lot of material energy. Um, your challenge with your money is you're trying to figure out, um, how to handle a mixed bag when it comes to money. So you got, money that comes in sometimes, and money come flow. You got money coming in, I feel, but you're just not happy or satisfied with your money or the kind of opportunities that are coming in. This Four of Cups is also saying that you're focused on your own self-preservation. Like, you're not, putting your money towards anything new, or perhaps towards much of anything at all, because you're focusing on making sure you have everything you need for your money situation to thrive or be maintained. This is also talking about you trying to figure out how to seize opportunities of help, of support, or come up with a method or a system that is stable and secure and long lasting, that's practical, something that, where you are able to conserve. There may be the disappointment about, how can you conserve your money? And this is you also trying to figure out, coming up with new ideas and new creative ways to work on your money situation, to improve it, to get more satisfaction or more opportunities, or to be able to hold up better when you're dealing with blended pleasures. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good. And so you're trying to see how to work on things with that Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you're trying to figure out how you can gain money, or get, money given to you, or get news about some money here, to be offered to you, to address some of the dissatisfaction you have here, or whether or not an opportunity concerning money is going to be given to you as a source of help. You do have with this Knight of Pentacles where it's talking about will work for idiots. So you may find that you are involved in dealings with others or around your situation or circumstances where you may be feeling like you're working with idiots, or you may be feeling like you're working with one idiot in particular, or there's somebody that you're looking at that is like an idiot as far as you're concerned. It's not very smart. It's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Um, And so you're trying to figure out what you can get done. And you don't want to be a fool either. You're trying to be smart about it, or you want to be smarter about it than what you have been. So this is about how can you come up with a system that works, a smart system, an effective system, and reach your goals that you want to meet. And there also is how can you uh, deal with building your money at a time that things seem to be going really slow and not moving fast enough, especially regarding your creative projects and new creative endeavors that you moving towards to try to build your money up, or to try to have bigger and better investments and savings, um, and success with that. Now, your likely outcome, Taurus, is you do have the Seven of Cups, the King of Wands, and Judgment. So with the King of Wands here, this year is about having that master plan. This is you having that drive, having that will and determination, being able to pull on your knowledge and influence and wisdom and power and tact, and being able to be that source of control about your money and finances and where it is in direction you want to go in. This is you being your own form of intervention. This is you looking at the way to have more power of restraint, or um, seeing where you need to be more um, self-disciplined here, or having mastery in that regard. This is you wanting to be the one that has control over what's happening with your money, making the decisions, being the leader, being the end all be all around your money, being independent, okay, in a king type energy, because the King of Wands is very engaging, very charismatic, is very good at negotiating, but also very good at starting their business. And so this is what you are trying to do. You're trying to start your business, or you've started your business, and you want it to be a success and a source of income for you that gives you the kind of independence that will make you happy and not be so paranoid, and allow you to have that new start, that new beginning, and renew your optimism, and put you in a space of being able to take care of things because you're worried about that. And so with this Seven of Cups here, you're looking at your options. You got wishful thinking around your plans, around how you intend to assert yourself and achieve what you want to achieve here. Um, this is you also perhaps dealing with a bit of confusion by trying to figure out what's the best possible choice, or what is the way that allows what you are creating, or the idea around what you should create that's going to allow you to have the kind of success in that King of Wands energy that you want to have, which is that perseverance here, which is that authority, that recognition, that sense of empowerment, and the power of self, right? And so with Judgment here, I feel like, you see it says lie. I feel like you were hard on yourself, but this King of Wands has his back to Judgment. So I feel like you are focusing on having wishful thinking, trying to uplift yourself emotionally about your money and finances, trying not to be self critical and being this disappointing energy. Uh, of the Five of Cups, and you are turning away and seeing that as a lie, realizing that's a lie, and that you are reflecting on your situation from how you can rejuvenate it, or how you can resurrect your circumstances, how you can make a judgment call and make decisions here about your money, because you want to be in a position that you are the shot caller, the baller, where you don't want to have to rely on anyone or being concerned, paranoia, or fear. Um, if a source of money through someone or something um, gets interrupted or changed or brought to a stop, or it's just not enough anyway. So with this King of Wands, this is you asserting yourself. Okay, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that's embodying this King of Wands energy. And for those of you who are dealing with someone in a King of Wands energy, as far as your money is concerned, um, this is, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's lying about money here. Um, Someone who is focusing on their wishful fulfillment and wishful thinking around what they want to see happen around their money. And if there is some sort of obligation towards you, they're making the judgment call to do other things or focus on other things where you may be experiencing less money from someone, or there's some sort of lie or deception here. But in this King of Wands energy, I feel like this is you still having tenacity no matter what's going on. You focusing on coming up with a master plan. You perhaps seeing how you might need to be able to negotiate, if this is someone that you need to negotiate with, or as it has to do with money, and where you might fudge, you know, um, how you respond in the hopes of wishful thinking, of achieving what you want. But this is you just focus on achieving. And so be careful of confusion or operating from a space of illusion, and be careful of poor choices, because with the Seven of Cups and Judgment, what it's saying a lie, even though you're after trying to take the lead or have leadership or trying to reach your goals and achieve them, by what means, method, and measures are you going about doing that? Because this could be you deceiving yourself, okay? Um, Not being truthful or honest with yourself about your money and finances situation in a way that could cause you to not be able to achieve what you need to financially, or put you in confusion, or your options are as fruitful or available to you. So, or something falls off or drops off or gets dropped. So you think about what it is that you want to achieve, and make sure you have a clear option that you want, or maybe you're trying to focus on having other options. This is also, Taurus, that happening too. You trying to achieve creating a bunch of options for yourself, because you no longer like that feeling of, feeling criticized or feeling judged, or that someone has the ability to have some sort of decision impact on your money that doesn't feel good and that you don't like, and that's half-assed for you. So you're looking to change that. And with this King of Wands energy, you're looking for that master plan. In the meantime, I do feel that your money is okay, Taurus. I feel that you are, going through some ups and downs, but for the most part, your money situation is a mixed bag, where, it's good when it's good, it's not when it's not, but you're still okay. Or it's just that there may be a need for you to have more of an attitude of gratitude and focus on more about what you can appreciate about your money situation and what you do have going for you. Um, and focus on more on what you have opposed to what you don't have while you're trying to focus on how you can have and expand and do and be and get more. Now let's take a look at what some guidance is for you. So you have two cards. The first one is trust. Implement a solid marketing plan that builds your clients' trust in you. When you show up consistently for them, they'll know that you care. So this is an idea to apply towards business or entrepreneurship in your goals to be an entrepreneur, start a business, and come up with something that's successful. And so you want to build trust here, um, faith in your product and in your capabilities. But this is also you needing to have trust and faith in your self and your capabilities here. And you also have let go of guilt. Yeah, let go of guilt. Remember, you have that Five of Cups energy, that paranoia energy, that fool energy here. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, your when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Okay? So, if you've been critical or judging yourself with just this energy is here, um, indicating that, or you are being judged. Get out of that energy, okay? Um, it's so important to be your own cheerleader and to support yourself, not just through the breakthroughs that happen, the success you have, the progress, but also when you're experiencing setbacks or delays, or you're just in a little bit of a funk. That's even more of a reason or need to be of your own support and own sounding board and have your own back and encourage yourself and believe in yourself and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. As long as you have breath in your body, you have the ability to be capable and achieve. And so don't give up, okay? Um, stay productive, focus on being stable, removing challenges, and resolve what you need to resolve. Be a little more flexible with yourself, okay? Draw on your experience. Don't let your experience walk all over you where you feel bad or you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You made it this far. Whether you like the degree in which you have, you still made it. And that in and of itself is a measure of success, is that you are finding a way through. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Bye.